The more variables you have, the more chances for your model to be inaccurate. Hey everybody, I've moved to California, so these are the new digs. Hopefully, maybe you can see my dog. But today we're talking about forecasting, and then 2 lessons I've learned from forecasting. One of the first lessons is things don't happen in real time, and we need to account for time decay. Now, one of the cool parts of running an agency is I get to treat my agency like a SaaS company and my marketing and sales like research and development. So hopefully I get to try all these things on myself and then apply it to clients. So I've been working really tightly with our CFO to get better at this. One of the issues we had in our old forecast was in a given month, let's say September, you'd have how many MQLs you wanted, how many of those become SQLs, how many ops, how many deals, and then how much revenue. But there was no time decay. And then you couldn't apply what happened in previous month's forecast into this month's forecast. And so what we had to do was use time decay. How long does it take to close deals? So that was our biggest learning to get more accurate. Now our second biggest learning that was really, really important, and no one ever really talks about, but I remember this from economics, it's the more variables you have, the more chances for your model to be inaccurate. Okay? So you increase more variables, you increase your propensity to be inaccurate, not more accurate. It's kind of crazy sometimes how that works. And so what we realized is once we stopped looking at the MQL to lead, or lead to MQL to SQL to op, but just focused on ops to deals to revenue, we got exponentially more accurate. So a couple things to think about here. How can you take your forecast and use your closest, most consistent correlation to revenue? For us, that was opportunities, proposals given. And we can see historical data on how many proposals were given. We knew what our historical close rates were. We can see how much we're forecasting based on month over month or year over year. Got us way more accurate. So, 1 lesson, make sure you have time decay. 2 lesson, use fewer variables and get way more accurate. Thanks, and those are 2 lessons learned from forecasting.